My name's Peter Parsons, and what we're up to now is we have our base made up. I've just put this on a board, a potter's board. You can put your base on any board, but make sure if you do put it on a piece of wood, just give it a bit of a wipe with some water underneath it, so it doesn't draw the clay right out of it. Potter's boards are made especially for this. So it doesn't draw all the water out of the clay really fast. But if you do get a board, you can put a bit of clear wrap underneath it. That'll do the same thing, so the moisture won't be absorbed right through the wood. Anyway, that's my base. I've got that ready. I hope everyone has got their front and their back made up, and your three sides, the one end bit, two end bits and the middle bit. I've got 3 bits made up here. I've actually cut a little window out of one side. You don't have to do this, it's just another little thing. But anyway, we'll get into that shortly. Alright, what we've got to do now is I've come down here, I've made a line about 2 centimetres or about 3/4 of an inch. Along there I've marked a line there. I've found my centre, I've put a door in, I've marked a door in there. It's about 3 centimetres across, I think, there. I've put 3 centimetres, yeah, 3 centimetres, just over 1.25 inches across there for my door, and I'm just going to go straight down for the height of the door. The windows I'm making about 4 centimetres across. Yeah, 4 centimetres across. Make sure you put the windows right in the middle. Find the middle from the door and put those down there. I think they're about 3 centimetres down. Yep, 3 centimetres down. So you cut out those, and you'll end up with something like what I've got here, all wrapped up in clear wrap. So I've already marked these ones out and already cut these out. Right, this is my back, and this is the front. So you've got your 2 windows and your front door. Alright, just mark your windows and your door at the back the same, except you can miss out on putting a window in the back. Alright, so we've got that done. So once you've got your front cut out and your back cut out, you've got your 3 pieces, your 2 sides and your middle cut out. The middle piece also needs a door in it, so we'll come down 2 centimetres with that. This is the middle piece. We're coming down 2 centimetres from our roof line. Okay, and if you're lucky, some rulers are a good size for a door, so you can just put that down there and mark your door out with the same width as your ruler. It's just another little way of just doing it quick. Oh, look at that. That's our middle piece. Alright, we put that aside. Right, now we're at that stage. And we've got our base. We can continue on. Right, what we do is we grab our back. We'll grab our back first. We'll measure here about either 2 to 3 centimetres from the back. So we'll just get that. I'm just going to go just on 3 centimetres either side, roughly. I'm going to mark a line across that. What I'm going to do now is get a bit of my slip or goop, and I'm just going to mark on the inside of that line, I'm going to just put some goop. I'm going to grab my back piece. I'm going to put some on the bottom, some goop or slip. I'm going to find roughly the middle of that. Take it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it sticks, grabs. When it grabs, it should stay there. Alright? Actually, I have waited a little while, so these go a bit leather hard, so they don't flop all over the place. If you're in a cold climate, sometimes your clay doesn't dry fast enough and you need it just to dry out a little bit, so you can just mess around with it a little bit better, because otherwise if that was very soft, it'd be flopping everywhere. So just let it, if you can, just let it dry a little bit leather hard, and you'll be much happier with the result, because you'll be able to work it just a little bit better. Alright, what I'm going to do now is that piece of end bit. I think I'll make this the bedroom side. You can put that in next. So you need to put slip on one side and the base, and put the slip on this side. Put it on the inside of your piece. Oh, I forgot the bottom there, where the bottom's going. Just put it up against the wall. Push it in first, just push it in. Make sure you're roughly 90 degrees, so you can get your little set square in there, and roughly make that about 90 degrees in there. That looks about fine, that's good. So we just push all that together. Get the bottom with your fingers and just take it back and forth until you can feel it slipping right into place and it won't move anymore. Okay. Alright. Sometimes just pull the wall down onto the side there, like so. Right, or the roof. And that's that side done. Right, we grab the other side. Do the same thing on the bottom and on the side, and a little bit on the base where it's going. Put that into there where we're going. Make sure it's at 90 degrees. If you need to, again, get our 45 and put that in there so it's roughly 90 degrees. That looks about right. I'm happy with that. And then we can push that back and forth. And it is much easier if it's a little bit leather hard. Alright, so we put it up against the wall and back and forth until it knits in there nicely, holes. Just pull that down a little bit. If you want, you can get your knife and make a nice even part there, like so. Right, that's that part.